Looks like the next guide will be a CV. Thanks God that DDs didn't win. Hating them so much simply for existing. But anyway, let's decide the ship to review. Like already said, for sure not Taehao, so begone simps. So let's think about it. They want Taehao and the only possible solution is to give them Enterprise. Sounds about right. So Enti, finally your turn to show how good you are, even though I hate you so much for destroying hundreds of PvP battles for me. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Yeah, didn't work quite well. Time to make the ultimate meme build.
Why?
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding here.
Nice.
Can you finally die? I want to end this intro already. Well, this worked good. So with that we mean the crap out of Enti. At least I hope so. Anyway, before we start I want to say that there will be some small changes on the upcoming videos, including this one. I will change the style a bit and also show a small disclaimer at the beginning of the video. If you didn't see it, I will show it right now. Couldn't read it? Well, too bad, since I'm not gonna show it again. So, where was I again? Yeah, Enterprise. Enterprise had a long and interesting story, which I'm not going to cover, since most of the time I either miss some important parts, or in other cases completely talk about a different ship, but there are some parts I could mention. The first one is that she got 20 battle stars in total, which was the biggest amount given to a ship in World War II. And the second part is that she got way too many nicknames, like seriously, 4 names. 2 of them that you for sure heard. One of them reminding me of a stupid meme, and the other, to be fair, nothing reminds me of that. So with that we covered the history in some way or another. So how is Enterprise in as a lane? Simply said annoying, and that a lot. She was such an annoying ship to deal with in PvP, because back in the days there didn't exist Warspite retrofit that could one-shot her. No, there were so many Enterprises that it was simply anti-spam everywhere. She was a great pick if you didn't have the foxes. Yes, IJN balance. But after many months new ships came out, allowing players new fleets, and by that making Enterprise slowly vanish. But don't take me wrong, she is still a good ship. But in PvE this looks different, since you have ships like SX or Centaur, which are simply better picks. But enough talking Enterprise back, we will come to that part later back. So how are you getting her? Simply said, spam your cubes till you get her, or you can get her for exchange if you lucky. Anyway, so let's check her stats. Enterprise has good aviation in total, grabbing the 5th place of all carriers in the game. What I really find interesting is that under the 5 carriers are 3 rated as tier 0. Coincidence or intended? Okay, enough with this Sherlock Holmes thinking. Next on, we have the anti-air, which is good on its own. Well, pretty much every CV has good AA, except the nobody uses. And lastly we have the HP with the evasion, which makes her survivability. HP wise you pretty decent, not on the top, but also not bottom. Combining that with your overall good evasion we get a good package. The only downside is that you are medium armored, which makes you the perfect target for AP shells, and ending in situations like this. Yeah, the Warspite is perfectly balanced. So with that we talked about her stats. Let's now see what skills she has. Sorry, correcting myself. Skill. That's right, Enterprise has only one skill, and this skill is Lucky E. One of the most known skills in their entire game. Some people love it, others hate it. Spoiler, I count to the people that hate it. Lucky E is one of the most broken skills in the entire game. You have a 70% to activate it, and oh boy, when this happens, good luck mate, since you will need it. Her skills makes all the damage you deal doubled, and if this doesn't sound already pretty strong, there is something else coming as well. You also get 8 seconds of immunity to all attacks, ramming excluded. So if you unlucky and your Warspite fires at Enti, and she activates Lucky E, all the damage is gone, forever. Did I already tell you that I hate Enterprise? Anyway, let's finally go over her equipment. Oh yeah, almost forgot to say something about her skin. What you see here right now is not the normal skin. You probably realize that already, but you probably wonder why I use it. Well, this is simple. This skin is 100 times better than the default one. Not to offend the artist, but this one has so many details and looks so much cooler. Like look at it, the eagle flying, Enterprise bending her bow, and so much more detail. And the worst part is, it is Blu-ray exclusive. Why? Just why? I want to spend my gems on that, and not that. Sorry Cleveland. Don't take this so serious, and now go back to your room. Okay, let's go back to topic. For the fighter, you can either choose the Grumman Hellcat or the Seafang fighter. Both have great surface DPS. There is only a small difference between them, and this is the damage output, since the Seafang have slightly better reload, and the second difference is that the drop rate is a meme. I only have one Seafang. Anyway, next the Dive Bomber. So you obviously equip the Helldivers or the Stuka, for some German memes. Aside from that, the Helldivers are a way better choice, simply having more damage output. And now the last planes, the Torpedo Bombers. There is only one good choice, and this would be of course the Type 97 planes. Didn't you see how good they are at the beginning? Nah, jokes aside, take the Ferry Barracuda, best bombers in the game, since they also banzai at the end. Lastly, the auxiliary equipment. Not gonna talk about that too much. Just take 2 times a steam catapult, and you good to go. Well, this was the equipment. Now some final words. Enterprise is still a good ship. Not as great like on the beginning of the game, but still viable. And she is still a great pick if you want to deal huge amount of damage in a short time. So, I hope you liked the new style of the video. I found the old one kinda boring, and wanted to make it more entertaining. And almost forgot, a good friend, namely Azalane Meta, uploaded a nice video, where I and many other Azalane YouTubers make a quiz. Was really funny, and you might enjoy it. So check out the description, if you want to see how I mess up. So yeah, see you in the next video.